We Ice Beam, we Flare Blitz, we call it a game, we take a dub with... Hold on, my opponent's still thinking. Good afternoon, Pokesports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation video, bringing you a Suicune team. I can't believe we're 2 months in, and I haven't used Suicune yet. Like, Suicune notoriously one of the most interesting Pokemon that exists, one of the strongest, tankiest Pokemon that exists, and a Pokemon that doesn't suffer Gen 2 syndrome, right? Suicune is one of the few users of Scald, has access to things like Tailwind, is very tanky with the Calm Mind, and can also carry Ice Beam to deal with those Landorus's. It's a shocker that it's not used more prevalently in VGC, but then again, you remember that 2 Pokemon in the top 5 are Ogerpon and Rillaboom, then you kind of start to think, oh yeah, that's why. But hey, that's nothing that a Grass Terra can't solve, right? It has access to Inner Focus, which means it's immune to all flinches, so that's pretty decent as a Tailwind setter, if you ask me. Also, speaking of Tailwind setters, we do also have the Roaring Moon on this team with Sunny Day, kind of a weather-setting Roaring Moon, so that's always interesting, with Booster Energy, Speed, and Flutter Mane with Gouging Fire. So 2 Pokemon that have photosynthesis that do really appreciate the sun being up. 2 Pokemon that hit very darn hard. And also, this is a loaded dice scale shot Gouging Fire. I don't think I've used that one yet, and I'm kind of curious to see what it can do in the meta. Sounds like a great time. If you guys don't know what Scale Shot is, it's a multi-hit move that does get its chances increased to 4 or 5 hits with the loaded dice, and it also raises your speed and lowers your defense. But raising a speed on a Gouging Fire is really darn good. So all you really need to do is get 1 Scale Shot off, do some damage, and then finish it off with the Flare Blitz. Now, we got Size Spam here at the bottom too. Different flavor of Size Spam today. We're running Expanding Horse. I didn't mean to make this Size Spam week. Trust me. It just is. But hey, kudos to Ethan, also known as Lake on Discord, for going ahead and realizing, hey, if I just put a Size Spam on the team, Kevin will probably look at it more than once. It worked. It worked. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and submit your teams to the Pokesports Discord, have a chance for them to appear here on the channel, hit the like button down below. I mean, I guess you don't have to do that to submit your team, but do it anyway while you're on your way to the description, and go to Pokesports.info, join a Discord, post the Ren's Code team in the Ren's Code's chat, leave a Poke Paste, and a little bit of a description of what the heck's going on so I don't get completely confused and accidentally don't use a tech that you were intending me to use. And yeah, it might appear here on the channel. Or someone else's channel. That's the thing. A lot of people are on that Discord. A lot of YouTubers are on that Discord. So it might just appear on somebody else's channel. And hey, free exposure, I guess. Anyway, if you guys are excited to see Suicune in action, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. And with that said, let's get on to today's video. Okay, priority moves galore. But also, they got a Rilla on their team, which kind of does mess up our whole Size Spam situation. Potentially double, triple Dark types here as well, but I doubt it. It's probably just a Watersh. But double Dark types is still a little bit rough for what we got going here with our Size Spam in the back. What we can do, though, let's go Gouging Fire Suicune, right? I don't hate that. I'm definitely going to need to Terrasilize the Suicune this game, though. Bring a Flutter Mane in the back, and then maybe a late game Indeedee with no Expanding Force? Does that feel weird? Kind of feels like I'm not bringing too many support options, I'll be honest. But Redirection's always nice, especially for all the Sucker Punches here. And also just Psychic Terrain in general, against all the Fake Out users here. So, it's good, but it's not good, because yes, I can stop them from doing their scary attacks, but I don't know if I have enough damage to actually defeat them. Speaking about being defeated, GG Kieran. My opponent's trying to card at Kieran looking all sad and stuff. Our Raging Bolt and Incy gonna be their lead. Alright, my Gouging Fire, starting off with an Intimidate is never a fun thing. I almost want to Fairy Terror this. I almost want to Fairy Terror Dragon Dance. No, I gotta think this one through a little bit better. I'm gonna NDD swap right now. I'm gonna Grass Terra Combine. I feel like the Grass Terra is a little bit too aggressive right away. You know, turn 1 Grass Terra. But at the same time, there's a big old Raging Bolt staring at me, man. There's a big scary bolt staring right at me, and I'm not too keen. Alright, they actually hard swap the NC. Alright, well, it's a good thing we swapped out our physical attackers now. And into the Rillaboom, okay. Fine. It's a fair swap. A little sad I went into my NDD. But we have skill swap, so in theory we can do some things with that. We could set it right back on, get rid of the terrain for the Rilla, set up the psychic terrain again for us. I don't know how much it matters in this situation, but... Oh, this is the great turn now. I pretty much just got a free Combine for no reason. Yeah, this is nice. I don't mind this at all. To the point where I almost want to just do it again. Alright, I'm going to skill swap Suicune. Actually, maybe not. That's a little pointless. Let's just go for the Helping Hand. One of these two are swapping back into Instant. I think it's that one. But anyway, I'll go for the Ice Beam. Actually, no swaps back into Instant, even better. They might be going for U-turn then. They just Depulse, fair. We eat it though. Hardly, man. Oh, it's Life Orb, that's why. Followed by the Wood Hammer. Whoa, my goodness. Yeah, maybe I need to follow me next turn. Jeez, I didn't expect them to throw that many attacks into me right away. Alright, well, Ice Beam now. Oh, but we also hurt! That's why we took so much damage. We have investment. Oh, that's a big KO for us, dude. Getting rid of the Raging Bolt is huge. We're pretty much opening the field for our Gouging Fire in the back. Because Gouging Fire can deal with Rilla. Gouging Fire can sit in the face of an Instant and not care too much. But only if the Instant is the last 2 Pokemon around. I highly doubt they go into Instant here. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. Alright, I'm gonna follow me. Let's just go for the Scald on the NC. They haven't terastallized yet. That's worth considering as well. I don't think it benefits them to terastallize at all. Alright, high horsepower to my NDD. Not gonna make a difference. They get hit by the Rocky Helmet. Probably followed by the Flare Blitz as well. If they even... Okay, I was about to say if they even get a chance, but they do. They're gonna knock themselves out to this. This recoil... Oh, they crit me. That kind of sucks. Oh, that crit really sucks. Yeah, because, like... I was supposed to have another follow me turn there. Because I don't think that was knocking me out. And then their recoil plus the Rocky Helmet would have knocked them out. Oh, that crit really is not advantageous to us. Okay. Yeah. It depends on what their last is. Let's hope it's something Gouging Fire can deal with. Yikes. Okay. Actually, are we fine? I think we're just okay. I'm gonna Flare Blitz to that one, because that one actually does damage to me. And just in case they Fire Terra, I'm gonna Scald them as well. Doubling the Rilla. Rilla's definitely Soul Vested. With high horsepower and Wood Hammer. Last one's Grassy Glide. Last one is Fake Out. Got him. Haha, I got him. I got him. They might live this Scald though, but will they live the Scald plus Flare Blitz combination? Who knows? I don't think so. +1 Suicune, do your worst. High horsepower, that's gonna hurt, but not gonna knock out. It's Scald time, baby. Get out of here. Now all they're left with is an Amogus to defeat a Fluttermane, a Suicune, and a Gouging Fire. Best of luck, Amogus. A new Grass Terra. You have Sludge Bomb? You get the point. Okay, well, I guess now my lefties is negated. Hold on. Game's giving my opponent a chance. I don't think it matters, though, because my Gouging Fire still wants to Flare Blitz something. My Gouging Fire is still a little hungry, Among Us, and you have no Terrasilizations to hide behind. They were trying to catch the Ice Beam on the Rilla, and they were hoping to still have a Rilla this turn. Which, honestly, might have made a pretty decent difference, you know? But instead, we Ice Beam, we Flare Blitz, we call it a game, we take a dub with... Hold on, my opponent's still thinking. With Suicune, and with that said, let's go on to the next battle. GG's. My opponent's bringing a Cramorant, folks. Cramorant, Umbreon, Garchomp. To say the least, the interesting ones my opponent's bringing. Okay. I think for the first time in a long time, I'm bringing a more meta team than they are. Fascinating. You know what I love to see? I love to see no Rillabooms, and I'm a little sad to see Water Ogerpon. But if we Grass Terra here, like, what do they do to Suicune? In all honesty. Listen, I think I go double Johto right away. And they only have one Dark type that I gotta concern myself with. So honestly, I think Psy Spam in the back is okay. Don't get me wrong, I would love to run Flutter Mane here. In fact, I'm reconsidering my option of going Psy Spam in the back and just bring Flutter Mane. To the point where I'm just gonna ignore that. Bring Flutter Mane and bring the Roaring Moon in the back. It's just the better option, right? Like, I think I have to burn Terra on my Suicune in order to deal with those grass types, right? And because of that, I won't be able to burn the Terra Fighting on my Iron Crown, which thus means I will actually have no way of dealing with that Umbreon. Especially if it's gonna start Snarl spamming me. They actually go double water type leads here. Fascinating, but not concerning. All we gotta do is click Protect. Not Protect. Click Terrastilization and click a Calm Mind. I fear nothing here. To the point where I almost want to double set up. Is that greedy? Yes. Do I care? No. I'm gonna do it. They led with a Cramorant. I should be fine. Maybe. I legitimately don't know what the Cramorant's gonna do to me. Cramorant doesn't get Encore, right? I hope not. Alright, Grass Terra Suicune time. Good luck hitting me, Ogerpon. Here's my D-Dance. We outspeed everything with the Gouging Fire already. So this is just gonna help us even more. Horn Leech. Huh. Nope. Horn, nope. And we Calm Mind. How bad do we want to greed this right now? Oh, are they just like surf spamming stuff here? Okay, fine. That shouldn't do still any damage, right? Okay, I could tolerate that. I could definitely tolerate that. Listen. I think I set up another Calm Mind. Am I crazy to think that? I don't think I'm that crazy. And then just send off a Scale Shot into this Cramorant? That sounds fine enough to me. If they redirect, they redirect. It makes no difference. But currently, as it speaks, this Cramorant don't got much going for it. It's time for the Loaded Dice Bulwark, baby. Here's a Scale Shot. Okay, that could have been more damage. But there's thankfully a lot more of these coming. Oh, my defense is falling even further. That's not great. One more. And bop. Beautiful. Now, I'm probably getting Ivy Cudgeled here. But I at least got rid of a Cramorant. I will go down to the Ivy Cudgel, that's for sure. Because now I am -2? I believe -2 and +3 speed. Yeah, I'm dead. All right, well, we traded a Gouging Fire for a Cramorant. Pretty fair trade if you had to ask me, I guess. Uh-oh. But you know what? Our Suicune is getting more irritating by the second. I am calm minding it up, and I don't see how my opponent's gonna crack through me. Alright, who do I have in the back? I had Roaring Moon, and I had Fluter. I think I'll go Roaring Moon for now. Still gives me a Tailwind option in case I need to outspeed some things. And also Breaking Swipe's never fun for my opponent here. Because this way, we're raising our special defense while lowering their attack. So either way, they're going to have a hard time. Alright, Flutter's coming. Ugh. That's not ideal. Booster, please be special attack. And it's speed. That's really, really, really not ideal. Huh. Yeah, that kind of sucks for us. I chose the wrong one. What if I Tailwind here? No, doesn't matter. It'll matter for next turn. But I essentially just have to let a Roaring Moon go down this turn. That is so sad. Because I got no Terrestrialization, I have no Protect, I have no way out of this. They're gonna double swap here. And send out the Sleepy. Who's the Sleepy? Umbreon. Okay, so great thing I brought Fluttermane in the back. That's for sure. There's a D-Gleam. I lose my Roaring Moon. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But thankfully, my Suicune took legitimately no damage. So let's get that Tailwind set up. All right. So now we should, in theory, be faster than their side of the field. Which means their Fluttermane has a lot more to worry about than my Fluttermane does. I think we'll just spam Dazzling Gleams and Ice Beams. I'm not going to go any farther than 2 Calm Minds with Suicune, I think. The way I see it from my perspective, there is not much that my opponent can do to me. And the reason I'm Ice Beaming is because Scalding is a little bit iffy with what they have in the back. But I also do think maybe locking into Moonblast is a little better for us, right? Meh. Let's go for Dazzling. Get some damage off on the Umbreon. Ooh, okay, they're actually going to Terrastalize here. It's going to be the Umbreon, alright. In a Poison, fair enough. Am I getting Snarl spammed right about now? That would not be a fun time. Or does it have Terra Blast? Big damage on to their Fluttermane, though. Nice little crit there. Followed by Mystical Fire. Okay, I see where this is going. Mystical Fire plus Snarl. Get me right back down to neutral. That's not fun for anybody. I'm glad I knocked out the Flutter. Yeah, okay. Well, now I'm back down to neutral. I can combat that though, right? Oh, this is gonna be a wet noodle fight, that's for sure. That's what I'm seeing right now. It's a big wet noodle fight. I think I Calm Mind Suicune. And go for the D-Gleam again. They probably Protect and Snarl if I had to guess. No, they don't Protect, okay. So I'm happy I got that big old damage off still. Another crit. I'm getting a little lucky here, I'll be honest. I'm getting a little lucky here. That is really good damage onto that Ogerpon that I didn't think I was going to get before. Alright, there's a Horn Leech. We should live one. Yeah, okay. We don't live the Snarl, though. They heal a lot of that back, too. Yeah. Okay, this is awkward. Can we even outplay this is the question. I think they have no reason not to just double attack me. Kind of want to just go for a freeze at this point. Like, I don't even want to go for the snarl. It's not, I mean, the scald. It's not worth it. Because if they redirect it, I'm just not in a great spot. I'll go for the ice beam. Listen, we know our win con. Nope. Ivy Cudgel into Suicune. That does do a lot more damage than I'd like it to. Snarl's gonna miss this time. That's kind of convenient. Maybe I should just ignore this Umbreon. I know that sounds crazy, but... Am I really gonna do enough damage to knock it out? Eventually? Probably not. Yeah, I think I should definitely go for the Ogerpon here. I might lose this, actually. Which means Kevin loses to Cramorant, and that now becomes canon. Yeah. Wow. I lose to Cramorant, folks. I did it. I somehow managed to lose to Cramorant. I really needed like a freeze here somewhere. I didn't get it. And that Poison Terror on the Umbreon, my opponent saving it for that very moment, and then me just like sacking my Roaring Moon off like it was nobody's business. That never helped anybody either. There's a lot of things that went wrong for me this battle. And I think it all came down to team selection, right? It came down to team selection. I decided to bring the Roaring Moon over the Psy Spam. But at the same time, what would Psy Spam do here? I'll tell you what Psy Spam would have done here. Delete the Poison-type Umbreon. That's for sure. Oh well. GG's to my opponent. They played really well. Holy priority. Double Inner Focus E-Speeders plus a Chen-Pao. I think we know what this means. Also, only one Dark type that I'm seeing on their side of the field. Pretty good news for me, too. Listen, I think we just lead with Psy Spam. Don't get me wrong, that could be a Dersh, but we will cross that bridge when we get to that bridge. As for right now, we're not at the bridge yet, so we should be fine. And we might be a speedier guy? Yeah, we are fast. Oh no, we are actually... We might not be faster than a Chen-Pao. Okay. That complicates some things, that's for sure. I'm definitely bringing Suicune in the back. And I think the last Pokemon should be... Yeah. Gouging Fire. Because Gouging Fire can deal with that Amoonguss that I'm gonna probably have a hard time against. Now, if that's a Dersh and not a Watersh, I might be in some trouble. Because then that means they can lead with double Dark types, and then I can't Expanding Force. Nope, they just go Chen-Pao Dragonite. Fair enough. Okay. I can still make things happen here, I think. Here's what I'll do. Tachyon Kurayu. And Skill Swap. Predicting the Ice Spinner. Okay, yeah. Was not born yesterday, friends. Weirdness disappears, but hopefully, as long as my Indeedee doesn't get one shot, we will be fine. We got rid of their Chen-Pao, and let's see if we can get the Psychic Terrain back on the field. That's one of their Dark types deleted from the game. Perfect. I think we live that. Yeah! Hardly, but yeah! Let's get this stupid thing back up. Sorry, maybe next time. Maybe some other time, my friend. Thanks for the Psychic Surge, buddy. Alright. We got it back. Problem solved. Now, we redirect everything that can ever happen to us into the Indeedee, and we click Expanding Force. Don't be a Dersh, please. Yeah, it's not a Dersh. Alright. We are golden. We are solid. We are fantastic. Let's follow me here. Yep. Follow me is all we need. We follow me, we Expanding Force, and we say, good luck, have fun. I'm starting to notice a pattern from bringing Psy Spam and not bringing Psy Spam. I'm noticing a big pattern. Compared to last game, this feels a lot easier. All right, U-turn now onto my Dieter. Gonna still live at 9, though. Still not knocking it out. And gonna take some Rocky Helmet chip, just in case. Again, the Sash could have been there. I doubt it, because they outsped my Terrakion cutter friend. So they're probably scarfed. Amogus? Are you sure about that? Expanding Force, baby. Bye-bye. All right, well, now the Dragonite probably knocks something out here, though. That's the unfortunate reality. Stomping Tantrum. Bye-bye, Indeeder. Does that count towards Rocky Helmet? It does. Okay. Yeah, I guess you are just, you know, stomping on them, so makes sense. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I do have Protect. Okay, I have an idea then. We click Tailwind, baby. That's all we gotta do. Suicune! You will be my support! You will support the expanding horse. Oh wait, no, Protect doesn't matter. They got an Ursh. Do I give him my Gouging Fire then? I think so. I don't think I have to, though. I'm gonna click it anyway. I'm gonna click Tailwind for now. Okay, maybe that's why. They didn't even attack that slot. I'm gonna make you regret this. Get ready. Bop. Yeah, that'll happen. That sure. I hate that this is the only archetype I can play effectively. I really do. Because what does that say about me? Goodness. I felt like a weird place to end today's video, so I think I'm gonna smack another one here at the end. Just because Suicune didn't do anything, man. Alright, let's see if Suicune can do something in this last one. Toxapex and a Alolan Ninetales, plus a Garganical. Brother, it's about to be a long game. It's about to be an incredibly long game. And honestly, with the steel types, with the Galarian Moltres, it's a little rough for our size spammy stuff. It's a little nice for our Fluttermane. I wonder if I can bait them into falling for size spam. What if I just leave these two dudes and let them decide? I don't hate that lead. It outspeeds the majority of their team, too. We'll lead these two, let them decide. You want to take the Expanding Force? Or you want to take the Moonblast? Best of luck. That is all we're going to say and all we're going to do. We might click Expanding Force in front of a Galarian Moltres, but it might be worth it in the end. We'll find out. A little bit greedy here with this turn 1. But like I said, if we bring size spam, we win. Oh, they lead with this stuff. I could also just T-bolt them. I almost want to ignore Moltres. And double into this guy. Yep, let's get rid of that guy. Get rid of the Garganical. We're not here to play games. I'll deal with this Moltres later. Also, I just want to see what they're going to terrestrialize with. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Moltres. And if that's the case, we expanding win. Not to mention, Garganical could also carry what? Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Interesting. Do they call that? That's wild. Well, now that you just saw what I was going to do, this is a little bit more awkward now. Well, they just protected, so they can't wide guard now. Yeah, I'm gonna double into this thing. Doubling into the Moltres. If they protected the Moltres, then they got me. I don't know what else to say. Because now the Moltres is actually gonna be an issue. So we have to get rid of it before it becomes a bigger issue. And once we get rid of it, I mean, we could just go for Expanding Force. The thing is, they just showed me Protect. There's Salt Cure, Protect, Body Press. And they only got one other move choice. I don't know if it's Wide Guard. Perfect. They swapped that out. Okay. Another person I can Expanding Force. And thankfully, they don't Protect. Woo! They don't Protect. They don't Terrastalize. Fluttermane's getting the crit. It's a good day. It's a really good day. Tachyon Cutter, this doesn't matter at all, but hey, it's happening. Now, I wonder if I swap in the Indeedee and just Expanding Force here. I feel like that wouldn't be the worst option ever. But I also kind of wait and see what they do. Oh wait, maybe I need to swap the Flood. Now I definitely need to swap the Indeedee is what that means. I think I Indeedee swap and Protect, just in case I'm about to get Psychic Fangs and then Protect against with like a Baneful Bunker or something. On that Toxapex slot. They don't have a lot of damage left. They just gave me their Moltres for free. So, I don't know what they plan on doing. They definitely have a Terrastalization they could still use. Alright, we got the Psychic Terrain up. We're gonna burn the turn of our own Psychic Terrain, but hey, it is what it is. I think this is the safer play. We Protect, and do we see a Baneful Bunker? Bullet Punch, okay. No Baneful Bunker, though. And Toxic. Interesting, alright. That screams to me they don't have what I think they have. Well, now that Indeedee did its thing, I'm gonna go into Suicune. And I'm just gonna expand. We'll see if they go for the Baneful Bunker now. I highly doubt it. Do they not know I have Expanding Force, or are they just not concerned about it? That's the true age-old question. They might significantly just not be, or seriously just not be concerned about it. Suicune the Treasure Hunter, welcome back. You made it. Oh, they're not concerned about it. Expanding Force onto Toxapex. Best of luck, Pex. Alright, that's 2 big KOs for our Iron Horse, even though Fluttermane got the first one, but Iron Horse was there. And now Suicune. Oh, I got Meteor Mashed? We live it. Ooh, they got the attack raise, though. That's a little nasty. They're a Life Orb gross. That sure is gross. Okay, now in this situation, we know they have Protect on their side of the field. I want to go for the Tachyon Cutter onto that Garganacl as soon as I possibly can. So we just have to feel out their Terra. They haven't clicked it yet, man, and I'm nervous about it. They have that trump card in the back for whenever they want to use it. Okay, there's a Protect on the Garganacl. We thankfully didn't attack this turn. Here's a Scald onto their Metagross. Decent amount of damage. And the burn, baby. Suicune's like, I got one last thing to do this video. I got one last... Well, thankfully you burnt now. Sorry. Suicune said, there's one thing I haven't done yet. That's gonna Scald burn. Yeah, lol. Maybe next time, buddy. Alright. They have to Terrastalize this Garganacl here. And since this Garganacl is the last Pokemon around, if they click Wide Guard, they're just throwing. So I can Scald, and I can Expand. And that'll be it. There's the Terrastalization. Okay. What's it gonna be? I'm assuming Grass. Grass or Ghost? Wasn't expecting Dragon. That was not on my list of expectations, but it makes sense with all the Ogerpons running around. So, hey, kudos. That is a good Terrastalization for you. But anyway, Expanding Force. Followed by the Scald. Will not KO here. Do we get the burn? No, we don't. And they get the Salt Cure. Alright, it's Salt Cure Protection Anigan time. I might just hard swap my Suicune just so I don't deal with this. Getting the burn on the explosion was already good enough for Suicune here at the end of the video. Yeah, they're lefties too. They're always protecting this next turn. From 97 to 46. That's like 50. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, we got to switch. Let's go into my main because the Psychic Terrain hasn't run out yet. Oh, just Expanding Force again. All right, so Salt Cure, Protect is the only two moves we've seen so far. I'm assuming Body Press is there, or maybe even Heavy Slam. Garganicle's got a lot of options, unfortunately. Too many tools! All right, Flutter's coming back. Here's the Protect. Yep. Makes sense. Cannot even be upset. But now, with a Moonblast, plus an Expanding Force, I think that's all she wrote. Never mind, Expanding Terrain is going away. Well, now after a Moonblast and a Tachyon Cutter, that should be all she wrote. Moonblast into the Garganicle. Bye-bye. We're taking a final dub here with Suicune at the very end of the video, and did do a lot more than it did in the last game. So, hey, good job, Suicune. You got a Scald Burn. Anyway, thank you so much, Lake, on Discord for going ahead and posting this team on the Pokesports Discord. Remember, if you want to go ahead and post your teams there, join it. Links in the description, pokesports.info. Pretty easy to find. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll try to help you find it in the comment section. Or someone out there might just help you find it, too. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button down below, subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. And with that said, have yourselves a phenomenal rest of your day. I'm Pokesports. Peace out, and bye-bye.